Hi Taurus, how are you? Welcome back. If you are new here, then welcome. I am Karma, and this is Karma Light Readings. Please make sure you subscribe and like. If you are a subscriber, I will be doing my contest this next week. So I will be posting a contest under the community so you can see. For those of you that are new, I do a contest once a month for my subscribers for 2 of you to enter a contest to win a chance to win a free reading from me, 30-minute free reading. And you can ask me whatever questions. It can be on any topic and it will be emailed to you. Okay, so I'm going to do this reading a little different than I usually do. Yesterday was September 9th, okay, so we've had the opening of the 999 portal, which is the karmic portal, karmic energy shift, okay? This is a time of year every year. This happens on 999. And this is where we end up reaping what we sow. So do you get good karma or bad karma? And I just wanted to take a look at the energy around the signs and stuff today. So I'm going to use a few different decks. Just to kind of get some answers, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I've already invited the Holy Spirit. So if the Holy Spirit can please give me messages for Taurus and a love connection. Please remember, a love connection can be a friendship, family member. It could even relate to your own self-love or, self-growth, and as well as an intimate connection. Holy Spirit, what can Taurus expect this week? September 9th through the 19th. So a lot of you guys have been a little bit stressed about some sort of offer. Either you gave an offer to somebody already, or somebody gave you an offer, or I feel like an offer is coming in and you're stressed right now because there's been no communication with somebody. So let's dig deeper to see what's really going on. Remember, this is a general reading, and it is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I have a lot of energy coming in with a lot of different messages. So if something doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it. It means it's not for you, but it may be for somebody else watching. Somebody has had a lot of anxiety over an offer or over some sort of proposal. You've been in deep thought about something. Taurus, I keep seeing this Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who comes in very slow and steady, but the offer is very stable, okay? But a lot of you are having a hard time this week from the 9th to the 19th. I'm seeing some sleepless nights here. This could be recently. This could be what you're about to go through. Something may have ended because I feel like the Knight is walking away. I feel like the Knight is walking away and the offer is going somewhere else for some of you, okay? And I don't mean to another person. I just mean the offer that you wanted or what you wanted with that particular person or what you guys were trying to come to, it's leaving. And we have the King of Swords, which again is Libra energy. We do have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy here. But this is, the King of Swords is like, he's very sure. Once he makes a decision, that's his decision, okay? And I think I said in a previous video of mine, King of Swords is very King Solomon to me, okay? He's very in his thoughts. And he's constantly trying to balance them out, okay? And so sometimes I feel like with the King of Swords, even though it's very logical, okay? Their decisions are very logical, but sometimes they're very neutral, and that can be frustrating because I feel like even though once they make up their mind, they make up their mind, okay? Even if that means choosing to be neutral. Now for other people, which could be you in this situation, you're frustrated with the neutral demand, because I feel like somebody isn't being yes and isn't being no in a situation, okay? And this could be you with yourself. So right now somebody's in neutral. When you're in neutral, that's a state of constant confusion because you're not connected. You're not connected to anything, right? You're just kind of floating. So you don't have that. That's a hard place to be for some people, to not have anything. So let's see. What do we have? But clarity is coming. Somebody is going to change the way the communication happens in this connection. Something is going to happen. Either somebody's going to cut somebody off, or somebody comes in to explain something. Either way, you will be receiving clarity. It may be coming from within, Taurus. I feel like you may be giving yourself clarity through a situation that you've been neutral on, okay? Where maybe you haven't really fully put your foot down somewhere, okay? Holy Spirit, what can Taurus expect this week through the karmic portal in a love connection? What can Taurus... Ooh. Okay, Taurus. So again, I feel like you guys are stressed about something that was walking away, or that's ending, or didn't end, or didn't. It just wasn't the way you wanted it. So it's been very disappointing. But you're gaining clarity, and you're realizing that it's okay to walk away from something. I feel like somebody was being very selfish, or you may have learned that somebody's true intentions with you were greedy, okay? It was for their own personal use. It wasn't for you. Like I feel like you're finally seeing through it. Something that you were refusing to accept or believe about a situation, you're now seeing it differently, okay? You're now understanding why something happened the way it happened. You're coming to this place of acceptance, okay? This could be a very chaotic week for you, Taurus. I feel like you could feel very off balance, okay? Be very careful if somebody's being extremely selfish, and I feel like somebody's going to be very overwhelmed, okay? Somebody is not... Somebody is not connecting. It's like they've disconnected from themselves and who they are, okay? They're very much upside down right now. We have Sagittarius energy here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? But I feel like somebody has, their whole life is kind of flipped upside down. This could be you or the other person. But see, and then I have the Three of Cups in reverse too. So a lot of bad choices have been made here. Somebody has just had some very poor judgment, okay? And it's kind of caused things to flip. Okay, and I think it is like a tower moment. We just don't have the tower yet. Holy Spirit, what can they accept? Let's see. Yeah. Wow. We have a lot of selfish energy here, okay? Very selfish energy. I feel like a lot of you are being called to look into that aspect, okay, of yourself, okay? Inner healing this week, letting go of things that no longer serve you. If you have somebody in your life, Taurus, who's been very selfish, or you feel used, this week all of those cycles will be kind of closing out. That's what this portal is about. But I have the 10 of Wands. So again, cycles ending and beginning. 10 of Wands in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody has pulled back from a situation. Somebody is being very reclusive. And what I mean by that is, you know, a recluse is, they like to be on their own, kind of to themselves. So inside, you've been really in your mind and connecting. Somebody's needing to connect to themselves. But I don't think they are, unfortunately. So I don't know if this is you, Taurus, or somebody else. So I feel like an ending has happened here in a situation. It didn't go the way you wanted it. Yeah, it didn't go. And somebody was really blind to what was going on in front of them, okay? And this could be both ways. And what I mean by that is, I feel like somebody was blind to the connection and how real it was. And then the other person was blind to their behavior that may have been damaging the connection, okay? And it's caused it to kind of pull back, and now you guys are just in this space of neither one of you are talking because neither one of you know what to say, or there's a lot of anxiety, and it's like you just don't want to deal with it. It's just not even worth it anymore. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. So let's get some clarity here. Holy Spirit, why is the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, September 9th? Ooh. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And we have the King of Cups in reverse, okay? So again, I feel like something has ended. Somebody's having sleepless nights and is very stressed out because somebody ended something and walked away. They weren't very nice about it either. I feel like there was some sort of communication where things may have been said that were just hurtful or confusing, made you feel like you didn't know who you were talking to, right, Taurus? Okay, King of Swords and Page of Swords. Holy Spirit. Ooh, they like to fly down today. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I'm telling you, you guys are really stressed out. You're really in your thoughts this week. But you're healing. That's why this card is here. Because when it came out over here, when it's the first card that comes out, it's coming out as something painful, right? Something ended, okay? Something ended, and it was very painful. You were very stressed out, okay? But then we have over here, with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, you could very well be dealing with an air sign. But it's over here because you're healing, okay? Yes, it's very stressful, but you're gaining clarity. You're thinking about it. You're working through it. You're processing what happened and releasing. Okay, you're working through what you just went through. Holy Spirit, why is the Nine of Cups and Four of Swords here in reverse? Nine of Cups and Four of Cups here in reverse. Yeah. We have the World in reverse because something ended. So this is the end of a cycle, and it needs to happen. This needed to end so that you could catapult forward, okay? I think that this situation was really blocking you, Taurus, okay? Because it's almost like you were just stuck in limbo. You weren't going anywhere because you were waiting for something to happen. You were waiting for something to happen in this connection. And I think you were either recently or you are about to this week gain the clarity that you need to accept the ending and walk away. You're seeing that something no longer serves you. Holy Spirit, why is Temperance in the Three of Cups here in reverse? Why is Temperance in the Three of Cups here? Somebody was very dishonest, okay? I think, and this is emotional. So I feel like this week you're going to learn. You're going to be seeing the deceptions, seeing the lies, okay? I've never really gotten a dark reading like this before, but okay. But it's because I feel some of you need to hear this, so Spirit wants you to hear it. But I feel like you're really going to be learning this week a lot about the other person and what you needed to know to help you move on, or vice versa. This could be what you're doing to somebody else, but take it how it resonates, okay? But something is going to be emotionally draining, okay? It is very emotional. This is something that was close to your heart. This is somebody who meant something to you. They may have been unfaithful, but I definitely feel as though somebody was dishonest or was hiding something, okay? And you're going to be finding that clarity this week. And for some of you, it will be them telling you. For others, it will be you finding the clarity within yourself and just realizing that they don't need to tell you anything because you already know. Holy Spirit, why is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here in reverse? Because the universe steps in. Again, we have Libra energy here. So you could be dealing with a Libra, the Justice card. Because karma is being served this week. This is the opening of the karmic portal. And it ends, okay? It ends. Somebody is being very immature. Somebody pulled back. Somebody feels lost. And it's like justice comes in because you are being protected, okay, Taurus? I feel like you're being protected, and I feel like the universe jumps in and abruptly changes things. I don't even think you were expecting it to change this quick, but they're bringing balance back into your life, okay? So let's pull from Work Your Light. And for those of you that are interested, I will put the names of the deck in the description below. So the first card that came out is Boundaries, which is exactly where I was kind of headed with this reading is, where do you need to establish better boundaries, Taurus? And that's what you're doing this week. That's what this week is about. You went through something recently, like I'm thinking this past week or weekend, or you're going to be going through it this week, and it's going to bring you a lot of clarity and balance into your life. And it's on a soul level where you need to learn, where do I need to establish better boundaries? Okay, what are my boundaries? What am I going to allow and what am I not going to allow? That is what you are going through on a soul level this week. No. Okay, Taurus, the answer to your question or what you're thinking about, Spirit is saying no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Just say no. So I do feel like, again, to have that with boundaries, Taurus, this is going to be a really big week for you, okay? A very big week for you during this karmic cycle. I feel like, or karmic portal. I feel like for some of you, a person who does not deserve your time or energy will be coming back around. And Spirit is telling you that you need to establish boundaries and you need to say no. Okay, and get grounded, okay? You are an earth sign. So for you to rejuvenate and for you to feel your well, you need to connect with nature. You need to ground yourself. You need to really, because we are a stable grounding sign, we like to dig our roots in somewhere. So it's very important for you to not only connect with yourself, but to connect with Mother Nature as well. Tauruses are highly sensitive, okay? And I don't mean that in in society's terms of sensitive, where it's a weakness. No, I mean in the terms of strength. Being sensitive is not weak. We are very in tune to who we are, okay? We are very connected to everything. And more times than not, Tauruses feel the energy of those around them. They know what the person is feeling towards them or what's about to happen. And a lot of people don't understand that, but that is a gift. That's also an empath gift, is connecting. It's why it's so important to be connected to your feelings, okay? So this is what we have coming in as well. I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. So we have celebration, which is funny to me because this is the Three of Cups. And we have the Three of Cups over here prior in reverse. But now I'm seeing this. And it's almost like Spirit is saying, don't give up, because you're going to be dancing in the rain and so free-spirited very soon. This is going to be a very liberating experience. Sometimes it's painful to let go and walk away from things, but it can actually be a blessing in disguise, okay? For some of you, this could be some sort of new union. Yes, compromise, okay. So the Six of Pentacles. Something is coming in that's bringing a lot of balance to your life. This could even be financial stability, okay? And I know that this is a love reading, but I think what Spirit is letting you know is that, while things may seem a little dark this week, there is sun at the end. There's something big coming in for you, a promise of some sort of abundance and balance being brought in, okay? Holy Spirit, what other closing messages do we have for Taurus? Thank you. And clarity, we have understanding, right? I believe this is the Page of Swords. Yeah, and experiencing. So you guys, this week, my Taurus, my beautiful Taurus, understanding. This week, I feel like a lot of you are going through a situation that has been dragged out for a long time, okay, and it's reached its end. And although it's painful, I'm feeling a lot of triumph, okay, inside, because I feel like you guys all know that it's time and that it's for the better, right? Okay, it's for the better, and you know that you're going to be growing and healing from this. It's okay to still feel pain or to wish that it was different, but understand that Spirit is saying you have something, big coming in that's going to balance out your life pretty heavily. Again, this is the week of the karmic portal. We're getting our dues this week. So whatever you've been putting out the last 9 months is what you're about to receive. And for a lot of you, it looks very promising. Again, this is a week of working on yourself, okay? So inner self. Let's see what we have coming in here. Yeah, so you have a decision to make, okay? There's a decision that you need to make this week. Holy Spirit, what can we see in the near future? You have the Bear. I think Taurus, we like to express ourselves, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Other people don't understand why we express things in such detail. It's just so that we can be clear, because we like clear, concise, conversations. We like to know what is being said. We don't like people who are, off balance and wishy-washy. We like straight people who cut to the chase, who are real. If you're wishy-washy, then what do you stand for? That means you don't stand for anything, okay? So, and I feel that energy here. You might have a person like that you're dealing with that is very wishy-washy, but you have a decision to make, but you need to be careful. You need to be careful with how you make it and with the words that you say. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to just quietly make this decision, and you need to be quiet, if that makes sense. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus in the future? Okay, so again, it's like I said, you have the sun in the garden. You have a very important decision to make, and Spirit is saying it's something that you need to do within. It's not something that you do by vocalizing it, okay? If that means cutting off somebody without warning and just walking away, then that's what it is, okay? Because the outcome for you is very good. The garden and the sun. So for some of you, you will be meeting somebody new, but for others, the garden is very much the Three of Cups. You have a celebration coming in, some sort of big event. Something is about to happen for you that is a big life-changing event, okay? And with the sun, it's very liberating, it's very freeing, and this is Spirit letting you know that the times of darkness and sadness are literally about to leave. So for a lot of you, this karmic portal that's opening, you will be benefiting from it. You will be receiving your good karma. Okay, Taurus, this message is resonating in that way. This is beautiful because to have the sun as your last card in the garden, please know that this dark experience you're going through right now is a process, okay? This situation. I don't feel like this is somebody that should be in your life, and I think that you know that. Again, please make your own decisions at your own discretion. But the universe is trying to step in and remove them from your life, okay? Because you have really good things coming, and sometimes not everybody is meant to go with you on that journey. So if you are interested in a personal, more in-depth reading, please click my Etsy link below, book a reading with me. I would love to give you a reading. Make sure you subscribe so you can participate in my contest, and thank you so much for watching Karma's Light Reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.